Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of Bestech knives. Now, these knives are from Bestech's, what I guess we could call their premium line. They're definitely more expensive knives, but they also have titanium, higher grade steel than your regular G10 or D2 type knives that we've seen a lot of here on Bestech. But the one thing about most Bestech knives that I've had my hands on, well, honestly, I really haven't met one that I haven't liked. And when I say that, just because it may not be my style, I still like the knife because it's well built, well put together. They're just Bestech just makes a really good knife, whether it be premium lines, so to speak, as these two, or their budget lines. They just make really, really good knives. Now, these two do come from Bestech via the Apex Pass Around group. So thank you very much to Bestech for providing these to the Pass Around group. And of course, shout out to Apex for me being able to check them out. So I tell you what, let's zoom out and we'll take a look at them. We'll probably take a look at them one at a time. Let's start with this guy right here. This is the Bestech. I know I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong. I'm going to say Wibra. It's W-I-B-R-A. I'm going to say Wibra. Might be Wibra. I'm going to say Wibra. We'll see. But as you can see, you've got this really, really nice milled titanium handle. I mean, look at all that milling going on there. And, that's a pretty cool looking pivot, too. I'm kind of digging that. Both sides. But it's just got a lot of milling going on that handle. And as much milling as there is, man, it is done so well. Got that titanium backspacer as well. Milled titanium pocket clip. Right hand tip up carry only, not ambidextrous. So sorry to my left-handed friends. We do not have any love there. But a decent clip. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. But it's just got a lot of really, really cool milling going on. Now you guys know that full titanium knives really aren't my favorite, but I'm really digging the way this one looks. Just everything that it has going on. And usually that's why I don't like a lot of knives, when they have a lot going on. I'm more of that plain, simple, But this is looking pretty cool. I'm really kind of digging that pivot, too. Now, as you can see, it is a flipper. Some jimping on the flipper tab, which is done very nicely. And you've actually kind of got a ramp there for the flipper tab, which is nice as well. Let's check out the centering. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's right there. Looking good. Now, it does ride on ceramic ball bearings. Really, really smooth action on this one. The detent feels really good. Yeah. It's more of a, let's see, push button. No, definitely more of a light switch. Not really a push button flipper. But as I said, action, really pretty nice. Once you get it open, you got that nice. Now, I see it listed as a drop point, but man, that really kind of looks more like a Wharncliffe to me, honestly. Tell me what you think down in the comments, but they call it a drop point, so we'll go with that. It does have a nice swedge there across the spine. You do have a small cutout there on the blade. Do I dare try to Spidey flick it? I don't know. Choil, I mean, not really a choil is what we think of a choil, but it looks like it's done all the way to the heel pretty well. Let's get up there. Hard to tell. There's a little bit maybe of a smile, but not too bad. Do I dare try it? Oh, I'm going to. Now, yeah, that detent is dialed in pretty well for that flipper, and with my lack of skills and ability, yeah, just didn't work. It's tucked in there pretty well too. I'll go with that. But a really, really nice knife looking overall. Oh, it's very comfortable. Really comfortable in hand. Now with all that milling, what I was talking about before, man, there's no real sharp spots. I mean, it is done so well. I mean, you can see how everything is really chamfered off right there. And no, not really. It's not quite as chamfered right there, but it's not sharp at all. Rounded there pretty well. I mean, it's just another really well done Bestech. I mean, that's the only way to describe it. It just really, really is. It's a very, very well done, well built Bestech knife, as most of them have been. So I'm going to put this one down, and we're going to take a look at this one, which is the Kamoza. We'll do some spec checks here in a minute once I talk about this one. But again, oh, I didn't tell you blade steel. I'm sorry. It's M390. M390 on the blade steel. Forgot to mention that. Now, the Kamoza, you got this kind of goldish, bronzish, however you want to call it. Again, full titanium handle. Again, some milling going on. Not quite as much as the Wibra, but definitely, look how that backspacer is milled. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that. It's almost like, kind of got an arrow look to it. Almost. Yeah, really, really nice. Again, right hand, tip up only on the pocket clip. Not so much milling on the pivot on this one, but really milled titanium pocket clip. Again, flipper, decent jimping on the flipper. Feels really good, not overly aggressive. We'll check the centering on this one. Yep, that's centered up pretty darn well. Again, ceramic ball bearings. Oh, guys, I barely even touched that and it flew open. Push button, no, it's definitely, and you can tell just by the way your ramp is just shaped there, it's meant to be a light switch. Now, the detent on this one is a little bit stiffer. You've got to break that detent, but there again, oh, almost. Once you break that detent, it comes open. Did it lock? Oh, my finger. It keeps hitting my finger up there. There we go. But wow, now check out that blade. That is a wicked, wicked tanto on that thing. Now, there again, you all know tantos really aren't my thing. Holy smokes. You got to admit, that's just a wild, wild tanto on that one. Again, M390. There you go. Right there. It actually looks like that one's been poked. HRC tested. I hadn't noticed on this one. I'm pretty sure it hadn't. No. I can't see it on that one, but yeah. That one's definitely had the HRC test on it from the looks of it. Oh, there, twice. Look at there. Right there. It's been tested twice. Very cool. Okay. I do not have any info on what this one tested out at, so I apologize. I cannot pass that along to you. Nice jimping on the blade. It could be a little bit more forward to be, I mean, it grabs the back half of my thumb, so it pretty much does its job. But, I mean, it could be a little bit further forward. Just saying. Again, not, see, we definitely got a smile on that one. Yeah. Definitely got a smile going on there, so it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of a choil cut in there, to avoid that. I mean, it doesn't bother me hugely, but I know for some people it really does. And so it would definitely benefit from a choil to avoid that smile effect there. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, even there where it's milled out, dude, that is so smooth. So smooth. Another fantastic, well-built knife. Now, as I said before, you guys, if you've been with this channel for a long period of time, you know that this one, just because of the angles and everything, not really necessarily my style. Of the two, the Wibra is definitely, I'm actually digging the Wibra. I'm digging it pretty hard. Love the blade. Even though it's full titanium, and full titanium, full metal handles aren't really my full jam. I mean, guys, it's very, very comfortable in hand. The one thing I was going to say about the pocket clip is let's take a look at this one really quick. Again, we'll go back to the Kamoza. Not overly deep carry. It's pretty smooth getting in it. I mean, you definitely got to, I mean, we're pretty much approaching probably 3/4 of an inch. The one thing I did notice, it's easy in the pocket up until, I don't know if you can see that there, but it almost looks like, see that raised portion coming off the handle? Really not enough clearance. It really hangs up on my jeans there when it's going in the pocket. And it almost looks like, no, it's just the way it's milled there, but it's not bent. It just kind of gives it that effect. So that's a pretty, if I get my finger behind there, I mean, you pretty much got it's a consistent area under there. But with that little raised portion on the handle, it really does hang up. It runs out of room. So, and it might be, the jeans I have might be a little bit thicker. But yeah, not a lot of clearance on that pocket clip. I was having an issue with it hanging up. You know, that was probably my only detractor from this knife, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, even though it's full titanium, man, it is so comfortable. It feels really good in hand. So smooth. So well built. I mean, super, super knife. Now, back to the Kamoza, and again, even though it's not my style of knife, dude, super, super comfortable in hand. I mean, everything is so well milled, no sharp spots. I mean, not even there on the relief for the frame lock. It's that, yeah, it's just very, very well done. Every Bestech I've pretty much had has just been a great, great, well-built knife. Super comfortable. Now, this pocket clip, even though it's still fairly narrow, really smooth in and out of pocket. Really good. Really like that. No issues in and out of pocket with this one. Again, though, not super deep carry. A little bit better than the Wibra. We're pretty much with our standard 1/2 inch there as far as what's showing out of the pocket. But I mean, it's that bright gold, so it's pretty much going to show. You know, but you don't have so much showing, I guess, is what I should say. Both of them super, super. And, I mean, Bestech, as far as their builds, they pretty much knock them out of the park. So let's see. I'm going to move the Kamoza down there a little bit. What do we got here for stats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see. I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 8. Ooh. 8 and just a little. 8 and 1/8, we'll call it, just for between friends. Handle-wise, you're pushing about 4. We're going to say 4 5/8. That's going to give you a blade length of right about 3.5. And your cutting edge is pretty much that 3.5. Just shy of it. Move it back just a little bit. Yeah, it's just shy. Grip length on this one, we'll give it 1, 2, 3. We'll give it 3 1/4. 3 3/4, excuse me. Because, yeah, even though you've got that natural spot for these three, and where my pinky is positioned, it's not uncomfortable at all. It's just, it's there. It's really comfortable. Feels really good in hand. That's how it looks. In my 3 3/4 inch hand, easily a full 4-finger grip on it. And the Kamoza, what do we got here? A little bit longer knife, a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just over 8 1/4. Handle wise, you're pushing about, we're going to give it 4 3/4 as I measure it. I'm going to give you a handle, or excuse me, a blade length of 3 5/8. And that's pretty much, again, pretty much a full cutting edge as well. And with that tanto, you've got a lot of cutting edge there, which I know some people like, but that, dude, just check out that kind of upswept tanto on that. That's a wicked, wicked blade. Grip length, what do we got for grip length here? Pretty much a good solid 4 inches on the grip length. Again, there you go. You got a little bit more. Still a terrific 4-finger grip. A very, very comfortable 4-finger grip, I will add. And yeah, a little bit left over. Neither one of these are made for overly large hands, but really, really nice knives, man. Holy cow. Let's see. Weight real quick on both of them. So, looking at 3.2, not bad at all. 90 grams on the Wibra. Kamoza, a little bit more, 99, 3.5. Really not bad. I mean, those are super right in my wheelhouse for what I like to carry as far as weight goes. Now, overall in the two, well, I mean, you guys know. If you know me, you know. Would I probably have a Kamoza in my collection? No, not because it's not a good knife. It's just, it's not my style. Would I have a Wibra in my collection? Yeah, I think I really would. Now, we haven't heard from my boy Blue in a while. He's right here. He's sitting back there. There's Blue. He's hanging out with Boba Fett. Blue really liked them both. He gave them both 8.5s. That's his solid knife rating. Now, price-wise, $255 for the both of them. Or, you know, $255, $255. Yeah. Titanium M390. Is it worth it? Well, that all depends on you, really. If it's a knife you really want to have in your collection, then it might. If not, well, then it might not be. One thing I did forget to mention, and I do apologize. The Wibra, designed by Kombou. Grabarski, Grzegorz. Kombou is what he's known as. He is the designer of the Wibra. I don't have a designer for the Camosa. That may be an in-house design from Bestech. But both super solid knives. If this is the type of knife that you like to carry, you know, yeah, even though the Kamoza is not my style, super, super well-built knife. I mean, really nice. Of course, I'm going to lean towards the Wibra just because I really like the blade shape. The drop point, as they call it, just, yeah, terrific knives, guys. I really, really appreciate Bestech giving us in the pass round an opportunity to check them out. Thank you very much to the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity as well. And thank you guys for checking these knives out with me today. Always, always appreciate it. Remember, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.